Hello, and welcome back to Alan Wake Remastered. Today, we got into another car crash, but we survived. Huzzah! But we don't have a gun or a flashlight, so let's keep going.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Look at this beautiful sight. Not a single flicker to be seen. I cannot tell you how happy I am. Nope, there's nothing on the other side. Because yeah, I said this in the last episode, but I actually recorded this once already. Ooh, I almost fell off. And because I didn't have the proper setup... Ooh, there's also a page down there. I'll have to try and remember that. But yeah, because I didn't have the proper setup, everything here was flickering. Every single thing here was flickering. It was unplayable. But now, it looked just fine. And also, in case you're wondering what kind of setting I'm using, I showed them off on the last episode. No, don't do that. Stop. I don't like the fact that it flickers. I hate it, in fact. This is unnatural. Oh, stuff is alive around me. It wants to kill me. That's not good. Okay, get in here. Turn it on. Hide. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, that's right, darkness. I find your weakness. It's a hole. Walter at the Anderson farm.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Okay. You're stuck now. Fool! Ow! It flew high. Oh my god, this thing is huge. And hide. little bit. Wait, is there something up here? Nope. Ow. Except curse the barrel, there isn't anything here. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Oh, everything's alive.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Is there something at the end right here? Nope. Alright. Jump. Nightingale arrest Wake.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Alright, nothing hidden back there. Oh, please, world stop flickering. I hate this. Jump! Almost forgot. That would have been bad. Is there anything else I can illuminate actually? Oh, it's broken. Alright. Never mind that.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. I won't, trust me, I have learned my lesson. Now, where am I headed exactly? Something back here? Nothing this way.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Omega-3 fatty what? Can I... Well, that's probably stupid. I will do it! Get out of my way, fool! That's right, come at me. Alright, there's more and more of you. I'm gonna go down if this keeps going. Yeah, no. Man, I'm going down a lot these days, aren't I?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
So I want to head straight for it this time and turn it on. No hesitation, just go, go, go.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Omega-3 acids. Nope, well, that's not happening then. Jesus, run! You know, like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. And those guys have so many stuff to launch at me. This is not cool. But once we're up there in the light, everything's gonna be fine. And there it is. Again, careful of the knife. I guess if you can activate it, it gives you a reprieve halfway through and you don't have to run the gauntlet, but we couldn't activate it, so you know.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
You should trust in Barry a little bit more. Birds. Bigger flashlights. Yes, please. Anything in the tent? Nope. About this one? No. Everything else is cool? Beer? Nah.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Well, some stuff was flickering. Yeah. Let me take a quick look at my options just to be safe. Graphic, advance. Nope, they haven't changed. They're still in custom. So this is the best result I can hope for, which is a sad thing. Sad thing. My eyes.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
And you're
I
doing.
had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Yes, he was. And you just place the dark presence at large.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Well, unless we have something to say about this. Or rather something to do about this, I guess. I can jump you. Nope, I went right in there. There's a lot of trap around. That's not cool. Ow, straight in the head too. Luckily it was a hammer, not a hatchet. This guy's unrelenting. Alright. Now we got a weapon.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Okay, we get some more thing to read. About the patient escaping the lodge.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
A thicker are filled with darkness. Yes, they are. Well, I know there was a thing up there, but I don't remember if it was coffee or if it was a page. So let's go check it out. You know what? I don't have to fight you. I have to waste a bullet on him. I can just go here and whoosh, he disappears. Ta-da. It's magic. Oh, can I get up there? I'm gonna go ahead and guess nope. I'm stuck on a branch. Ow. Get out of my way, fools. Alright, there it is. Peace and quiet at last. Okay, I'm not gonna fight you guys this time. Enough is enough, there's just too many of you. And I'm a little bit lost as to where I am exactly. Nope. Get out of here! Oh, and you guys are in front of me now, that's cool. Come on, come on, come on! If I was not in the light, I would have died. Guaranteed I would have gone down. Just looking if there's anything I can see, but doesn't look like it. Let's go in. Whew.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
I gotta say, I'm doing this pretty late and I'm pooped like crazy.
Hello? Anybody here?
I'll take this as a
Barry?
no then.
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Uh-huh. Hi.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
My bad. Well, I guess it's entirely us?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Alright then. Danny, I presume.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Yep.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Hartman consider Moth and Wake.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Yep. Hartman have other problem at the moment, but I went the wrong way around, my bad. Because there's this right here. Which I know it looks creepy as all heck, but if they were hunting it and then they started to butcher it here, they did a horrible job. You know, but anything in the toilet? Are you telling me to go into the toilet? There's nothing in it. Oh. Alright,
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
I didn't say that. Stop. Don't flicker on me. That's the only thing I don't want to see. Oops. Not up. Right here. Lots of breathing. I don't know if it's breathing or if it's the... Oh, what is it called? The diver's helmet, you know, the breathing from it. Whoa, calm down, car. This one actually drives different. They didn't have to do this, but they did, which is super cool. Are we getting some matte? No.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here.
Pat
Boys
May.
at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Yeah, Pat Maine. I want this one. You know, this car specifically, it feels a lot like I'm in Resident Evil 7. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's broken. I can't drive it anymore. And I'm not going any further without a car, so let's get back up. The road is a little bit slippery tonight, I guess. I don't know if I say this, but the car in this game actually drives better than the car in Cyberpunk 2077. Which I still find unbelievably stupid, by the way. But hey, I hate that game, so what do you want? That's fine, we can do some sliding. This is where we came from, so I'm gonna want to be going this way. Oh, did you saw it? Cause I sure as heck did. Not this though, but this. Look at this pretty cup of coffee. Let's get back to the road, otherwise we're gonna hit invisible thing. Well, not invisible, but pretty much everything is unbreakable, so I'm gonna have a bad time if I'm not careful. Alright, following the road, everything's fine. I'm afraid not. It's very serious. Is this a place where I could get a page? It is not. I think it's further in. It's alright. Just have to go in here. I guess I can't squeeze that through. It's fine though. Alright. I think the thing I saw is like over there somewhere. I'm gonna have to go and find it. Oop. No way in. This building has no door. It has a door, but it's locked. Fair enough. How about those buildings over there then? Oh, we have found something. The fact that there's more and more things flickering is bothering me a heck of a lot, but hey. It's still not as bad as if I had all the setting, believe it or not.
Stay away from my door.
I will? Oh, come on, what is there a big guy here? I kind of wish it didn't switch weapon whenever I pick up a thing, but oh well. It's fine. Ooh. Aw, toilets, but nothing on the toilets. Jump. honestly kinda wish I could run a little bit longer, man. Just a teeny tiny bit would be cool. Or a heck of a lot more, that would be cool as well. Oh, and that was a hint, go this way. Alright. And that's one heck of a stage. Let's go.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Yep.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot!
I will. Where's everything flickering?
We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Come on, man.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Al, we have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and
Oh, I
help you
just
out!
bounced off the thing, that's cool.
Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Wheeler to the rescue!
Whoa, calm down. You guys spawned behind me, that's cool, that's
Again,
fair.
I promise! Yes! Al, stay in the light!
Ow.
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please! Al, please don't let me die here. Oh, if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll!
Yes. Look at this cool guy.
Back in the game! Yes! Oh! Can I do that?
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Okay. We got everything. Pooh. That was one heck of a thing, ain't it? Why are you guys flickering now? Damn scarecrow. It's fine. So Barry,
Hey,
what do you think
Al,
about this?
This way to the farm!
Yep. But first... Yep. Mulligan questioned Nightingale's order.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one stuck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
That it was. Oh yeah, it's in this field over there that I want to be going at. I think. Just a trench in here? Oh, I guess for water.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
So the cutout is very important here. And I think it's here that I have seen the page from very, very far away in this thing. Was I correct? Yes. And I think it's one I didn't pick up before. It sure was. Nightingale find the manuscript.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Right about what though? Can I push this? I cannot. It's probably good. Okay, let's get back into the problem at hand, which is getting in there to get through it to go to the farm because they don't have the strength to, you know, pass through this. So, I'm here, I want to go up here, and I need to ladder. It's just kind of strange. They can climb this, but not those tiny fences thing. I guess the cutout, it would be hard to carry the cutout with this, eh?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Didn't really give him time to answer you, but okay. You ready? Onward! Bend the knees. Door's hurting my eyes, but alright.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Yup.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
what's that
between
memory?
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got
themselves
you
into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
That episode was pretty cool, I gotta say. I kinda liked it. It's a little bit messed up to think that whatever it is you're dreaming about is dying when you wake up. But, stuff happen, I guess. Especially in dreams. Alright, let's go. Paige! Tell me all your secrets. The Anderson brothers in the 70s.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
I still don't quite understand. I mean, I think I get the chronology of how this happened, so...
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
This is a Viking boat. Huh. But yeah, so there's this dark presence in the lake that was here way before everybody. And then the Anderson kind of came and they start playing stuff, and that woke it up. Just a little bit. The old god of Asgard, the 1975 Ragnarok Thor. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. At all those dates, at all those places. I'm not gonna read everything. What's the last one? Baton Rouge, LA? Alright. I don't know what this one sounds French all of a sudden. Well, not sound, it is French, but... strange. It means red stick. I was talking about something. The chronology of the events.
Good going, Al.
Thank you. And there's gonna be people rushing us. And one right up there. I know you're gonna come out. But yeah, the chronology of the events. Get out of here, you. So this presence in the lake was here the entire time. But when the Anderson came, for... I guess they originate from here. They woke it up with their song. But they didn't woke it up completely. Like, it wasn't like with Thomas Zane that actually woke up completely and was able to use it to try and bring back his Barbara, is what he said, but the old hag is Barbara. I guess I should organize my thought before trying to say this, but you know, lots of stuff happened. But the end of summer. He took himself out on this, that's adorable. Alright. Let's get into the house without getting shocked, if possible. If possible. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me. Wait, did I have to do that? I guess not. Could have just come from... Oh no, I had to do that.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on.
Yep.
You know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
I'll try my very best.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Shotgun is good, but it's not as good as the rifle. Unfortunately, but it is cooler. At least I like it. Radio? Pat Main! Are you back, my man?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
cool music. Let's go.
I could see the
spooky
building
house.
that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Burned out geriatrics isn't a very nice way to put it, you know? You're not gonna come alive to eat me, are you? Well, they are prepping me for something, so...
You've got to be kidding me.
Area Secrets game. I got caught by it, and I'm still alive. Nailed it. Oh, hi guys. Oh, you're an angry man. You're back. All right. No pages. Good. Oh man. Bend the knees, Alan. Bend them. Oh. But that's an explosive thing, isn't it? I guess it's not. Never mind. Let's get out of here. This thing was hurting my eyes.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hi.
Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Sure does.
Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Yep.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
On fuse box usually near the entrance of the house.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Alright. Well, it's not on the first floor.
this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
I don't know, man. They must have sneaked in here, right? Massacre page. Oh, heck yeah, man. The mystery of the missing week.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
The old god know the truth.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Probably, right? Wait. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
We're back.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. Whatever power had brought me back to this night at the lake was also stopping me from leaving. I had no choice but to see it through, to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice! Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, and still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as high as skies. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place. That's how you reshape destiny. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
Bye-bye.